I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
William Day Memorial High School D Cup Alumni presents its third annual fundraising barbecue on Memorial Day, May 30th, 2022. Wear your favorite jersey to Wilsonwood Park in Mount Vernon, New York. Remember to take exit 12 off the Hutchinson River Parkway. Music by DJ Mad Max of Sound 1000. Proceeds to aid the William Day High School Costa Cup team. For more information, contact Keegan 304-607-4034. Our Codfish at 954-639-2991. Proud of people, it's important. Remember, make sure say Ono did that.
Yo, so me the young Jamaican trainer, Mr. Strength No Weakness himself. Yo, I'm here to tell you guys that the Broses family presents their second annual Blue and White Grill and Chill. Let me let you know something. It will be so much fun and amazing event. Make sure you show up and show out. From the young Jamaican trainer himself. Listen, Saturday, May 28th, and it's 3458 Ballard Avenue, Bronx, New York. We'll see you later. Strength No Weakness.
Do you want to have the most immersive 360 photo booth experience possible? Then make a reservation with Trickstars Entertainment today. We are prepared for all occasions. We have red carpet, video overlay, smoke machine, professional lights, and much more. We are available for weddings, gender reveal, luncheons, and parties. Our service is top-notch. You can reach us at 876-390-8046.
Hey, okay. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports, to the final one for the day. This is our third show today. Yes, I am Manning's man, and I promise you this is going to be the best one. I believe some will say that we have saved the best for last. So come on in. I'm waiting on you. Yes, you. Yes, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you to jump onto the stream. I'm waiting on you to hit the like button. I'm waiting on you, if you have not yet subscribe to the platform. I'm waiting on you. Yes, you watching, and you made up your mind that I'm just going to watch. I'm not going to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to watch. I'm not going to like this video. Please, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. See, I'm checking out. I have Googled you. And I have found out without a doubt that all right, that you are, what I say, you are ready, and I'm ready. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. That was just a little gimmicks. I am Manning's man, and we're gonna have a good one. We're gonna discuss the Reggae Boys match. We're gonna do some look at the players' stats. We're gonna do some ratings and all of that. All right. So a couple of things I want to remind you of. Want to remind you that you can like, share, and subscribe. Get the formalities out the way. Once you come on, you just hit that X on your phone, and then you jump on, and then you subscribe. You come back, you like, you come back to the video, or you share the content. All right. It's very easy to do. Just a little time. All right. That's number one. The second and important thing I want to do is thank our sponsors. I mean, there are several persons who promote their product on our platform, and we appreciate that. That's a very good thing, because it's one way it keeps us going, right? Other means don't provide for us to do this work. So when persons do endorse our program by putting their products on it or their services on it, it helps us. And so we have to give a big thank you to them. So I want to thank Launch Legacy, where they handle risk and seek legacy. So for all your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA, visit them at launchlegacy.com or call or text them at 647-989-0782. Also, a big thank you to Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it most. You can call them at 876-884-7390. They will give you a loan of up to 100,000 Jamaican dollars. And a couple of things you need to know is that there is no processing fee, same day processing, and 0 to 4% interest rate. All right, you just Trickstar advertising on our program as well. Watch their video and support them. Trick Nick, who has been with us from the beginning, they're still here with us. And support William Nib and Russie's High School, their alumni, their Sports Alumni Association, keeping events to support their football teams and their football programs at their separate school. Want to say big up to Unseen Sports TV, who is here. He was at the game yesterday as well. Daniel Simmet, yeah man, big up General, your big man. All right, and also El Padrino, welcome. Thank you for coming in and being a part of this video. Others who are out there as well, we welcome you. Some of the persons, they are going to do some super chats, so they are trying to get their credit cards and their debit cards all cleared up and set up so they can give some super chat and super sticker to the program. That's why you're not seeing them yet. They are doing all of that and getting through the formalities. All right, so I was at the game, people. I want to share with you some historical facts, because heading into this game, I was confident that Jamaica would not lose this game. I was confident that they would not have defeated us. Many people said that we're going to get 5, we're going to get 4, we're going to get 3, we're going to lose. In fact, I remember Muswin Maxwell said that if Jamaica wins, he would give me $100. And I know that he was sweating when he saw how Jamaica was playing, because I'm telling you, Leon Bailey should have given us the lead. And I think if we had some better squares from Javane Brown in the first half, on the breakaways that we had, we could have been up. All right. In the second half, I think we were the more dominant team. We dominated, I would say, majority of the game. And it is one of the better performances by the team. And so let me just bring up the maybe we can look at the stats, right? And probably discuss the stats in the game, so you can kind of see what transpired. But before we get into the team stats, let's do that. All right, let's get into that. So let's make sure that we are sharing it, increase the size so you guys can see it clearly. All right, so let's do it this way. All right, so let's hope when I do this, I hope you'll be able to see it. Just give me a couple of seconds. There you go. Okay, so we can go this way. Yeah, that's not a problem. There you go. All right, so I'm going to show you the overall stats. We're going to go through player stats, but I also want to hear from you. I want you to begin to comment on your assessment of the game, your assessment of the team's performance. All right, I must say that I was happy to see Daniel Green, a player that I called for in the team and playing and giving a good account of himself. Also good to see at the far right, Bygrave. I think he came on. The moment he came on, he contributed to that goal. He was the one who the ball came into, he collected it, and he made a pass. All right, so I hope you can see this. All right, if you're not seeing it, you need to go and check your glasses. All right, so what is it like? So, ball possession. Jamaica had more possession than the El Salvadorians. We had 51%, they had 49%. So, a key thing to note is that in the games that Paul Hall has coached so far, the possession stats has been in favor of the Jamaican team for the most part, right? Ball possession. We had right, so 51-49 in favor of Jamaica. We had 17 shots. I mean, this is tremendous, right? We had 3 big chances. We had 2 big chances missed. The 2 big chances missed was the Andre Gray opportunity and the Leon Bailey opportunity. All right. Accurate passes, we had more accurate passes. We have 320 in comparison to El Salvador's 297. We had our passing accuracy was a whole lot better. We were offside 3 times. We also had more corner kicks. El Salvador had no big chances. They had no big chances missed either. So just given what you have seen here, it is clear that Jamaica were the most dominant team in the game. All right, easy for us to see that. All right, when you look at shot inside the box, we had 7, they had 3, right? You see that? We had more passes. We had 183 passes in our own half. They had 175. In their half, we had more passes as well. So in every stat except for throws, Jamaica outdid the El Salvadorians. So no one can look at that and say, oh, well, it's a fluke. No, in every important stat in the game, Jamaica outdid the El Salvador team. Well, we got 2 yellow cards, they got 3, right? If you come to difference in terms of tackles won, we did better in that. In interceptions, we did better. We never had any block shots because they weren't kicking any, right? They had more clearances, which is a negative stat, right? They had more saves than us because Andre Blake pushed one over the bar, and the next one was even a little fluke shot, all right? Duels won, we won more duels than them. Ground duels won, they had more because they had to be tackling more. Aerial duels won, we won more than them. Successful dribbles, we had more successful dribbles than the El Salvadorian team. All right, so when you look now at the top players in the match, in terms of their scores, Leon Bailey has the highest score, right? He's what you call a single star. Normally 3-star mean you're up there. So and then Andre Gray had 7.8 and Ravel Morris. So the 3 top Jamaican players are Ravel Morris, Andre Gray, and Leon Bailey. The top El Salvadoran player is a centre back, the number 4, who actually I think he scored that header against us. So, given what you have seen, the Jamaica team did well. Right? Do we all agree? Let me get some of these comments. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let me get some of these comments. All right, and then we go back to that. All right. Love the way we played, King. Yes. Listen, if you have not yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. Right. Love the way we played. King is one of the future stars of Jamaica. I agree. He really looked well. Michael Woodburn. I was there. Trust me. Bygrave was not tired early. Bygrave came on right before the goal was scored, and he was a part of it. Bygrave was so impressive. And sometimes I think because on the television you see the ball tracking, I don't think you see all that the persons in the stadium see. You have the advantage of replays, though we don't have that advantage. What we see is what happens off the ball. Bygrave was tracking. He came on and he caused a lot of pressure on the El Salvadoran, which forced them to play the ball long. So you will realize that in the back end of the second half, their possessional percentage declined because of Bygrave's press. So I don't necessarily agree that he was bust. I think he was the one who took on the press. All right. Mini Antonio. I think he's talking of Bygrave. Cian Hall says, good game played by Jamaica, but I'm interested in goals scored and not possession and quality of play. All right, that's cool. That's you. That's how you see it, my brother. Nobody can knock you for that. Low chance easier than gray, not gay. Yeah, low chance was easy, but I think that low chance is not counted because I think it would have been offside. Everybody gonna be happy after the match. UB40 lotioners and JPL loyalists. Okay, I don't know. Well, so is Leon Bailey a UB40 lotioner and a JPL loyalist? Because Leon Bailey was happy, Andre Blake was happy, Ravel Morris was extremely happy and delighted, talking about this being the best Jamaican performance. So, Ravel Morris, so all of the players. Because the players were happy, they are JLP loyalists. Are you just talking fans? I don't know. Are you talking the players as well? And Paul Hall, the low chance would have been counted as a big chance miss. Maybe, but I think he was offside. I'm almost certain that they didn't count it. Yeah, Jamaica dominated the whole the entire game. The new prospect are only going to be better. It's a great look. Good. Like that special edition. Yeah. The difference between our best local and Jamaican exported talent and UB40 is knowledge. Give them the knowledge and they will perform better than UB40 because they have bigger. I don't understand this. I don't understand it because I have no clue what UB40 is. You have to explain that to me. I don't know that as a footballing term or jargon, so help me. King, the best centre back for the team, says unseen. So we played well, but it's El Salvador who we had to fight for a draw. You're trying to be positive, but the national program is shameful. All right, so the national program is shameful. It is El Salvador away, and El Salvador they have had some good results away. So you can only play who is in front of you. I don't think we played bad against Costa Rica either, and Costa Rica is in 4th place now. I think if VAR was involved, we played well against the USA as well. And I think we were denied a goal. Is the national program shameful? Yeah, you could say components of it needs to be fixed, and maybe everybody need to be rid of, and maybe we need to stop football for 20 years and probably refix the football. I give you all of that. But even if all of that is what you believe, let's talk about the game. The game last night, regardless of who, many of you said that. Steve James, you said El Salvador would beat us. Now we go, and El Salvador was trying to hold on. You're saying it's just El Salvador. But you said El Salvador was going to beat us, Yeah. Bygrave was not tired. Well, I'm not going to... I don't, yeah, let me hold my... I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going... Big up Rob Smith. But I was at the game. Bygrave was not tired. Bygrave was not tired. Yeah, he was not. Why are we happy with a draw versus a bottom table team? We are not good. All right, Steve James, do you know that our opinions why are we happy with a draw versus the bottom table? The Honduras is actually at the bottom. I am here. Listen, now some people majoring in the minor. The team has shown that we can play with the ball and create chances, which we have been struggling to do in years. I'm happy with what I saw. Yeah, nobody is saying that we have turned a corner. Nobody is saying that we are a world-class team. Nobody is saying that. But the team played better. All right? The team played better. What is wrong with saying that? Come on, take your emotions out of it. Even if the entire Jamaica need to be, the entire country is in shambles. Forget about that. We're talking about the game. We're not talking about the JFF. We're not talking about football at the grassroots. We're talking about Jamaica versus El Salvador. And if you believe that Jamaica played poorly, that's fine. All right? So those are the stats from the game. And the stats don't lie, right? We should have won the game easily. I agree with you, Michael Woodburn. We should have won the game easily. We are in a rebuilding phase. We just need to rally around the team. I agree. I think Paul Hall has some good plans. I like some of the things that he's saying. I like some of the things that he's doing. Listen, in the game, for those of you who are there, Paul Hall started with 3 at the back, right? He changed that coming into the second half. At one point, he put King in midfield. We got back the goal. He put him back in the back 3. He allowed Leon Bailey to come. Listen, throughout the game, he did several things. So you can see that there is a difference. Leon Bailey spoke to it. You saw Leon Bailey coming off, collecting the ball, coming all the way back, coming deep to collect the ball. You saw Rob. Listen, I'm telling you, like, I've always heard people say about, how people speak about Ravel Morris. This guy, if it hadn't been for several unfortunate events, Ravel Morrison is a class player. Yeah. Right? He's a class player. Class player. Class player who is committed. This guy fight for the entire game. Non-stop. I'm like, you have to see, you have to be, and this is what I want the fans to do. I know there's a picture that is seen on television. Nothing is wrong with that. But when you come to the game and you're in the moment, in the experience, it makes a huge difference. All right. Jason says, Mannings, that UB40 thing is just inciting division. Can't stand it. It's not country versus turn, is local developed versus. That's something I don't know. Hey, today, let's stick to some positive, right? We're not going to have no let's just, yeah. All right. So I'm not sure. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. The fans, everybody said we're going to get 6 and no JP not per. Oh, fans hate them. Hate them, Guna. Them don't give us the same heart. And see what you're saying, professional football. But Mariappa was there. Rafael Morrison was there. Dylan Barnes was there. Greg Lee was there. Andre Gray scored. So all the players play their role, right? I think we have to, and I keep saying this, we have to stop this thing. And I understand, and I will always say it on my platform. I don't think the people who have a high respect for local players should knock overseas based players. And the people who love overseas based players, they should not try to, belittle the local players. The team needs the best players wherever they are from. And everyone must be given a fair opportunity to express themselves before the coach. The coach has shown that if you are playing well and doing well, he will give you an opportunity. And that all of us must be glad for. Jamaica Guna says last night game was the first game of the World Cup qualifier campaign. The difference in play is night and day. Hall seems as if he has a plan, and I see growth. Thank you, Jamaican Guna. I'm telling you, there is growth, man. Listen, there is a huge difference. People need to assess the game based on the game itself and not the federation or the football in the country. Yeah, like what Jamaica football, the condition of Jamaica football and the JFF. We're talking about the game, the 90 minutes of football. We're looking at the stats, looking at the fact that we had a better ball possession. We were people. Jamaica was creating chances, building play, transition people. Even Andre Blake was passing ball out. People, listen, Speedy and Ravel coming deep to collect the ball and pass it around. Come on, man. The thing was completely different. Completely different. That's what M10 football is saying. Yeah. See, drops him. The players, yeah. The players didn't look out of place. Everybody, listen, Daniel Green, made some bad tackles. He's look a baller from center, and he made some bad passes. Some bad passes. But listen, you can see that he's a confident player. You know what I loved? So, Javian Brown, the man made some mistake. And I see Leon Bailey, everybody say, come on, man. You hear them telling them, like, even when Daniel Green made the bad passes, you hear Ravel talking to him, like him basically saying, hey, youngster, don't worry about that. Come on, let's go again. Speedy, let's go again. And you love that. You can see that they're making the younger players, right? The younger players feel like you're a part of this. We are not bigger than you. We are one team. All of us are in it together, right? Listen, I know that even some of the comments that you hear, they are coming from, there were players on the field previously that players on the field could not correct or could not tell anything, even when they made mistakes. So you can see that there's a huge difference. Players apologizing. It's just Bygrave body language. It's just Antonio. His looks lethargic, but he wasn't tired. Listen, let me tell you this. I don't know where to get this from, but watch the game and watch how he pressed when he came on. All right. We are not happy with the draw. We are disappointed for not winning. That said, we are happy with the trajectory. Yes, Sir Brain Drain. What a big word. What does that word mean? Trajectory. Oh, you're acting like you don't use big words also, Mr. Brain Drain. Thank you for that big word. Yes. Yeah, man. Wasn't a fan of all at first because of the Queen's Park job. I can honestly see what he's trying. You can see that. You can see him say, pass it around. If we lose, listen, I hear him saying to the player, hey, just pass it. If you lose it, pass it. Okay, so this is a good one. All right, so a couple of things. Yeah, man, Jermaine Miller, you can call in. A couple of things that he did, right? He kept on adjusting the formation. So, on one occasion, he had King play a deep line midfield and push Rodwell up a little further. So we were playing like 4 at the back, 4 with King playing deep, and then 4 across with 4-1-4-1 basically. He did that. Then he came back into his back 3. He did that, right? There's a time when he had in the first half, he didn't have Bailey like cutting in except to give Brown the space. In the second half, he had Bailey, you see, tracking back, almost coming like into midfield. You could see when he wanted Speedy to be the one going high and Ravel sitting deep. So you saw all of these during the game, movement and changes. It was good to see that he was willing to adjust things. If it work, it work. If it don't work, it work. But it was good to see that. It was good to see that he never deployed a winger when he took off Daniel Green. In fact, he brought on Bygrave, and Bygrave is a center forward. Gray is a center forward. So what Gray did, Gray came out on the flank and put Bygrave in. That's how Bygrave actually controlled that ball. So you saw all of these dynamics, all of these changes, and you realize that there was a plan. There was a plan that predominantly will attack down the right. Check how many squares did Greg Lee get in comparison to Brown on the right. And that was the side that Bailey was on. So the team was set up to go down the right and be more solid defending down the left. A lot of you don't remember that the player that gave us the most problems in El Salvador was the player that was coming down the right. And I think Paul Hall remembered that from that game and kind of had Greg Lee sit back and had and that is why in the first half you didn't see a lot from Green going forward, but in the second half you saw him have a head with a header cutting inside, and then he had a shot that he kicked from a loose ball that came out. So you see all of these things, and you know that there is a plan, there is a system, and you know there are things happening. Things more need to happen, but there are things happening. All right. All right. This is Stephen James. Yeah, I think King was for the goal that was scored. King missed the header. I think that is something that I would take points off his game for him. He missed that header. It was an easy header. Yeah, I've seen us defending for almost 90 minutes with 10 and 11 men behind the ball against teams for years. And the last couple of games, we haven't done that. I care zero the opponent. It is a step forward. Thank you, sir. I don't care, man. Always as soon as we yeah. Heart in the commentator's context implies a lack of on-field commitment. The commentator's context, lack of I can't say that I can't say that I see any lack of commitment in this team. Big up Teddy Lee, good. See, from 44, a 7% increase. Go back and check that El Salvador. Good. Yeah, we should beat them. But Jamaica is on 8 points. El Salvador is on 10 points. All right. So they are 2 points better than us. And Miller says, brother, I love what I saw last night. This is a start. We need to build on. Yeah, it is a start. It's a start. It is a start. Not all long balls. Yeah, listen to Leon Bailey and you will see that even the players agree that there is improvement. Go look at the positive reaction from Ravel after Gray missed the chance he gave him. Vibing. I'm telling you. I mean, you saw when Javian Brown kicked the ball over the top from the easy square, he beat the goal and they still call him. All right? Yeah, I think hey, listen, Blake needs some competition, but he was so instrumental in organizing that defense yesterday. This feels like when West Indies get demolished in a test series, but then win the last game and everybody says, you see, we did well. All right, Stephen James. I'm not going to respond to that. Because they're gone to cricket, you know. They got rid of the big egos. Blake is a shot stopper. All right. People have issues with Paul because he was truly unbiased approach to this team. People thought he was going to go on full recruiting and just wipe out anyone born in Jamaica. Let me say this, right? I want you to understand, and people still fail to do this. You have been sold a narrative that everyone who is born outside of Jamaica really want to play for Jamaica, and Jamaica don't really want them. I have spoken to people, and trust me, some of them don't want to. They don't want to. And all that will happen going forward is not. I think Paul Hall is the best person to measure because he's from England. So he will know those players and he's going to bring them in. He will. But the idea that everyone wants to is not accurate. Like, I believe that there are some people out here who should not play for Jamaica. There are a lot of people born in Jamaica that I don't think should play for Jamaica. That's me. I don't think they are committed enough to the program to play for Jamaica. That's me. All right, so we're going to be taking a couple of calls. I'm going to show you some more stats, like the individual player stats. So let me just set up the phone, and then we're going to have some call-ins. I'm going to give you some individual player stat. Look at squares in the opponent box, which is good. Paul Hall, game management was great. Great insight and tactical awareness within the game flow. There you go, sir. Some good stuff. All right, let's see.
This is
hello.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome, caller. Welcome to I'm Sure Sports. Who do we have online today?
Man. Yeah, I have Jeremy on the line, man. You know.
Yeah, man. I want the people to know Jeremy.
Yeah, man. I talked to you the other day. Brethren, don't get yourself upset with some of these people. Yeah. You know, we can't please everybody. You understand? And the coach have to start from somewhere, right? And last night was a positive, okay? It's not a win, right? But it's a start, right? El Salvador team, they've been together, right? These guys, they know each other, and you know what I mean? So I draw last night, right? I see like a man, you say, you know, the stuff where I go on, I am sure. If you're a player, don't get player, right? And if the player that you think must come in, you know what I mean? Do not play. I mean, everybody I go bash the coach and bash the system. Yes, I don't like the JFF period. I don't like none of them, right? Paul Hall is a new coach in, right? Let's just give the man some respect, you know, just give him some time, right?
Yeah.
I see a sign in the thing last night, say, you know, in Judge we trust, you know, because the coach don't pick this player, right?
Anywhere in the stadium.
Go ahead. Yeah, man. I signed in them. You know, to Cataract. Cataract have a sign in this, you know, in Judge we trust. We should talk about you know we might talk, right?
Yeah,
Anthony
Gray.
Anthony Grant. Anthony Grant.
Yeah, Anthony Grant.
And the big thing with everybody I said, if he can't have Mariappa in, because you know what I mean, Mariappa at 34, why couldn't he not have Grant? And his explanation for it was like him talk to him. He said, look, I talked to Grant and I explained to him where I want to go. Grant, the position with Grant a player, right? That is a lot of running and blah, blah, blah. He said, you know, I have somebody for that, right? You know, the position. When him talk about Mariappa, this is what he said. Mariappa bring a kind of leadership, right? Where he need in the team and the youngsters them needed. This was his exact quote. I'm gonna ask Adrian Mariappa if he wants to get involved in coaching or keep on playing. That for sure you where him at, right? So when everybody I compare what him said about Mariappa age and Grant age, right? It explain to you why him drop Grant, right? him talk to him and say, look, I'm trying to go to a route where it's younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to build in, I want to carry in some this and some that. But at the end of the day, Reggie, the coach make his decision, right? And we have to go along with it, right? This is just one game, right? Let's go along with it. Can you imagine, man, you are cook a pot of food, right? And a man said, throw that flour in there, throw a dumpling in there, and throw this in there, throw that. Let the man, just give the man some chance, please. That's all we are saying.
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree that I think Paul Hall need to be given an opportunity to implement his thoughts. And if he thinks like any player, if he thinks like, hey, I don't need Alvarez, I don't need Corey Burke, I don't need Junior Fleming, I don't need Liam Moore anymore, I don't need Jamal Lowe anymore, I'm going to give him his chance. The thing is that after, say, 2 years in the job, if it isn't working, then okay, I'm okay with people saying that, listen, you have failed and you need to move on. But until then,
exactly,
he must be given the opportunity and the liberty to do what he thinks is best to get the best out of the team. And there are players,
yes,
every time a team is selected, there will be at least one player who people believe should not be there. Remember, it's kind of funny, right? I don't like to bring up players. I mean, I think Grant did good enough when he was in the team. But he came into the... If all the options were available, he would not have been selected anyways. So,
thank you.
The point is, the fact that he got the opportunity, is good enough, because if all the players were available, in the first place, he would not have. He came in, he did a job for a time.
Play.
Yeah. And that.
But don't get me wrong, he's a good player. He come in and do some good stuff, right?
And he's committed.
Me understand, the coach said, look, I'm on a rebuilding phase right now, right? And him talk to him, not like saying just throw him away. Also, those names that you call, right? Coach never said him a throw them away, He never said, so people don't know what's going on, right? There's also this thing that I'm going to carry in this overseas place and that. When we hear the man talk about on the youngsters them in the local league, right? Him talk positive of them, right? So people just need to give the man a chance. Jesus Christ. I don't want to call lad in vain. Just give the man a chance. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, it get to a point where, like everybody just want him to do them, to play for them players, play this player, don't play that system. But, one thing what Leon Bailey said last night, and I take that from a positive. Be honest with me, Irons man. Do we have a style of playing other than kick and run?
Well, we had a style of play last night. I could tell you what we were going to do.
No, apart from last night, before last night, did we have a style of play?
Yeah. It wasn't attractive. It was sit behind the ball and catch teams on the counter playing long ball, but it wasn't working. It is
and be physical. It's long ball and be physical.
No, you asked me if we had a style of play, and I'm saying yes.
But was it a good? I mean, was it actually working?
Listen, you don't get away with certain things on this channel. You just call me. You just call me Irons man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I thought I said I am sure. You know what? I'm sorry about that, Richard.
No.
I just make a mistake.
You let some people don't miss anything. So brain drain here, you say Irons man, and him just couldn't. So you have to correct yourself and say Mannings man, and then you continue.
Mannings man. My mistake about that, Richard, man. But I like what Paul Aldo last night, and I like what Leon Bailey said last night, right? Because you got to understand, right? These guys play in a system, right? Overseas, right? And when them come back here and this long ball thing, right? It mess with them, right? So we need to have a style of play, and Paul Aldo try to implement that.
Yeah, but Carla, what I'm saying is that Coach Whitmore will tell you that he had a style of play. We may not like it.
That's true.
What I'm saying is that if his style of play is, let's sit behind the ball, defend, and then see if we can play a long ball to go forward. It is a style of play. The problem is that we don't want that style of play. We don't like that style of play. Paul Hall comes and he says, listen, I don't want you to sit behind the ball. I don't want you to play play the ball around. That is what we want to see. But it doesn't mean that the other person did have a style of play. We are seeing the style of play that we know the team is capable of, and we want this.
Okay. Well, I think I should frame the question to you this other way then. Was the system that Whitmore was using, was that effective? During the Gold Cup, he got out-coached, right? During the game in Serbia, he got Serbia adjusted the team in the second half and outplayed us. Japan under the Japan Olympic team outplayed us, even though it was a makeshift team, right? I'm just saying, from previous years, I've seen him play. As a coach, as you're talking about Hall last night, right? He made some adjustment, short the game, right? I'm just saying, we have to have a style of play, our coach that, okay, this is not working. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Okay, let's try that. I did not see that in the previous coach, right? Now, all I'm saying is that we have to have a style of play that's not saying attractive, but effective. Bring in the result. That's all I'm saying. Sit and wait and counterattack. It's a good, it worked for some team that have some, it worked for some team, but it's not going to work all the time. You need to have a style of play where a team, you know what, in time these guys, but just to sit and wait and counter, everybody know exactly what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I remember one time Jamaica was playing the USA, and I never forgot this. DeMarcus Beasley. He said, we know exactly what they were going to do. Anytime they get the ball deep, okay, they blast it out. That's exactly what he said. And I'll never forget that. It was 18 years ago. Never forget it. Yeah, never forget it. And we're still doing this still. So every team actually knows these guys are going to blast the ball out. And that's exactly what was happening.
Yeah. 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 Listen, all right. Yeah, you're making a good point. You're making a good point. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, then, big man. Just keep your thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, boss.
Yeah, man. All right. Let me say this. Yeah, brain drain. Don't worry. Duke is going to win. All right. So let me say this. All right. So the people in the comment section, my God, can we focus on? I don't know, how. All right. You must not allow yourself to be drawn down in a particular line of conversation. There are some of you, let me say this, some of you need to be better managers of your emotions and your responses. Why? You don't have to respond to everything. All right? So all of us in life, let me help you. And then we're going to get back to some of the stats on the players. All of us in life, when it comes on to conflicts and conversation, you have a bottle of water and a bottle of gas. And conversations are like fires. And your response can either be to pour more gas or pour more water. There are some things that if you ignore, it stops. And there are some things, if you continue to pour gas on it, it's going to burn even more and more and more. So be very careful what you entertain in terms of conversation, because you may be adding what people call fuel to the fire. But I think King played well as a youngster again. But like I said, he was at fault for that header. But one of the things that bothers me is this. Except for the Panama game where I think, except for, I'll say a couple of the goals that were scored on us, almost all the goals that have been scored on us, including last night, came from a square. Not only did they come from a square, but so many of them have come from squares on the left side of defense. On the left side of defense. The one thing I'd love to see going forward from our coaching team is we employ a set piece coach. We need a set piece coach. Somebody who is going to either teach us zonal marking or man-to-man coverage when it comes on to set piece. We cannot continue to have goals being scored on us the same way every day. We have to fix it. All right? That's one thing. Now, some person are saying that Paris should have come and started. Listen, if Paris was in the team, he probably would have been good enough to start. He's not in the team. I wanted him. All right? In the team, he's not in the team. I hope that he will make it for the Nations League, and I'll continue to speak of him being in the team. But I am not going to come here and speak like, because Paris should be in the team, Daniel Green does not belong in the team. Because here's why. If you follow Daniel Green's career, I mean, they are cousins. So Daniel Green and Karim Paris are cousins. All right, for those of you who don't know, they grew up together, played together. They were at Marcus Garvey before one went to, right? So these are not, they are friends. They are very close. All right. So Daniel Green was doing extremely well, and he was about to make his international debut before, and he got injured. That's what hindered his career. We have a call coming in. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. What's the name and where you're calling from?
Jamaican Guna, good afternoon, good evening, good night, blessed day to everybody.
Jamaican Guna in the building. What's going on, man?
Calling from there, man. Bless up, General. Calling from Stone Hill, Jamaica. Watch now.
Okay.
Man, I listen to your program and first time I call in still watching. I really appreciate the fact that you came out and made it very clear that you saw so many positives, because some people go and like them feel like because of Jamaica side, with a be biased either extreme to one side or extreme to the other. So if you play good, if we did get beat up last night 6-love, you'd have some man come out and say Jamaica the worst side ever make. If we had 1-6-love, you'd have a man come out and say, I just El Salvador that and them not good. But yet still this is a team that is above us in the World Cup qualifiers. So it's like you can't win. The fact is, we went out there and we gave a good account of ourselves. Out of a 10, I would give Jamaica a 7 based on how we performed. And I'm not really looking too much at the result. We didn't get clobbered. We didn't get outplayed. Them never ball way after the park. We all our own. We look good in transition. We look good when we have the ball. We look decent in defense. We just needed to apply some killer instinct in the finishing, and we could have beat the side. See? Football is a game of moments, and more time you have good moments, and more time you have bad moments. We had many good moments that we didn't capitalize on. You feel me? But you have some people making it look as if we never play good none at all, and because of El Salvador, because we are supposed to be superior to El Salvador. I don't know where that comes from, but similar to how we are supposed to be superior to Costa Rica, because their age is 95 years old. Their average age is 95 years old for the players. So we're supposed to be bigger than these players. We're supposed to be better than them, because Costa Rica outside, brother, you know, the rock side, and have your old man depend it.
Costa Rica is fourth. Costa Rica is fourth in the table, and they're likely going to qualify for the World Cup.
Thank you very much. And them may have another upset in them belt, under them belt. They may have another upset. So people keep on writing them up, and they may have another upset. But I'm just saying that.
As a professional football club, FIFA 20 saying, Guna, I can't you who was saying are the worst squad and not no future squad and a shopping window. He saying that you were saying that are the worst squad.
I said it was a shop window squad, and I maintain that. I'm not changing my mouth. Okay. Me never come forward and say I did not say that, or it's not a shop window squad. I said it's a shop window squad.
Okay.
I said it's a shop window squad. I said that clearly.
Okay.
The players that started last night were 2 JPL players that started. The best left winger in JPL, in my opinion, and the best centre half. And he substituted on the best striker, which is Bygrave.
Yeah.
So we're using the best of the JPL. As it relates to the squad that was selected, I maintain that it's a shop window squad. However, Paul are not stupid. So Paul actually put out the best, in my opinion, the best team available to us. I was just kind of worried about the bench because we didn't have much coming off the bench in relation to experience. But the players that came off the bench gave a reasonable account of themselves, especially Bygrave. He came on and he did well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? His movement,
okay, so
his strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I still maintain the squad, bro. So professional Pro Cup, you eat every UK born Jamaican. You feel like the no UK born Jamaican up in the side. You see it? And I cannot go along with that narrative because the last time, I think it was 97, 98, 20 years ago when we qualified for the World Cup, our team was made up of UK-born Jamaicans and locally born Jamaicans. I think that is the only reference we have as it relates to the World Cup because we're not going to World Cup since then. So when we got a World Cup with all JPL players, maybe you'll have American City have a conversation. Until then, the formula that works for Jamaica is a combination of having some UK-born professionals that bring in a certain degree of professionalism in the side and mixing it with the best of what we have locally.
And I think that's what Paul Hall, listen, Paul Hall will build the local players over time because I hear that he plans on doing if he gets the job long term. My understanding is that if he gets the job long term, he's going to do a lot of work with coaches and stuff too. You understand me? All right. So one of the things that he's going to do, I have this written down, right? He's going to the players who are in the team who he had at the camp. He's going to send a report because he has been doing assessments and stats on them in training. He's going to send reports to their clubs to say to their clubs, this is what you need to work on with this particular player. So when I come back, I want to see that they have improved in this particular area. I think these things are good things going forward. You understand what I mean? So say for example, Busy Atkinson. All right, doing Busy Atkinson. He's going to send a report from the training camp to Cavaliers about doing Busy Atkinson. So when he comes back...
What they need to work on for him to develop him.
Right. So when he comes back to Jamaica, Paul Hall, and he says, okay, let me invite back Busy. Busy should have improved in those areas. So I like that kind of approach. And he's also going to be reaching out to people over there. But he has made it clear, all right, that whether you are born in Jamaica, because I also, I'm understanding that one of the factors that could have impacted at least two players not being called up is how they treated the Peru friendly call up. In other words, he says, listen, if we were going to play the friendly and I wanted to see you and I invited you and you never turn up, all right, you put yourself at risk to not being called, and I want you to know that. So he may have he'd rather, sometimes you can discipline someone even if it means you're losing, so a lesson can be learned. So I think what he did is saying, listen, okay, you know what? You stay out. So the next time when I call you, you need to turn up. Because I want committed players. So I think he's operating like that. So if he calls you and you don't turn up when he call you, he probably will not call you for the next set of games.
Yeah, it's like he must say, you don't want forward at the rehearsal, but you want forward when time the show keep.
Yeah, so that is my understanding of how he wants to operate, because he's saying that it is, it is important. If it's important for me to leave my job, it is important, because that's how I think he sees it. If I can leave my job to do something that I haven't even gotten the job yet, you guys have the job. This is you have the job. You are playing and you don't want to come. And I, who am just on an interim position, come to do it. Then you can't tell me that you're not coming. And that makes sense. We may not agree with it.
Well, I'm right in that. I'm right. I agree with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I agree with him. That's really interesting. I never know that, but that's very interesting.
All right. So people, all right. No, I don't like to say these things because I like proof. Let me give you a next one. People, you see this one need our super chat and likes. So let me say this, Jamaican Guna. There is a player, right, that he had a conversation with, and the player is allegedly recorded him, Paul Hall, and accidentally sent the recording to him, Paul Hall. When he asked the player, this is alleged, you know, these are things that are coming out. When he called the player and asked, what am I doing this? The player had to say, boy, basically, is the agent or the person who is in charge of him or his management who told him that. So that player don't get called up, and it's a player that him really like. No, as a coach, how do you trust that player? When you understand me? How do you trust that player in a system if a player operates that way? So sometimes what I am learning is that when you don't see players in the team, there could be factors and reasons that we're not privy to. And
beyond maybe football.
Beyond football. You understand me? And so it is best
maybe
like,
some principles you might try ingrain in the side too.
Yeah, you have to do that because listen, a lot of things has gone, and Lee and Bailey comments are saying there were things that were happening with the team that should not be happening in a professional team. And he's basically saying, I am glad that now we have something that is operating professionally. I don't know who specifically is talking, but the real essence of his conversation was that all of this hot-head and ego thing out of the team. And he's basically saying...
he said that there's a lot of egos there, you know.
He said that Paul has come in and say, listen, if you have egotistic and hot-headed, guess what? You're not going to be a part of this.
Well, if you were to look at it, boy. All right, so we while I watch the match and while I have 2 eyeball now socket, right? We are watch a lot of the match and we see certain players don't want to pass the ball to certain players. And we know how it go already. If you've ever go Sunday ball game, a man play friend ball game, so you're not get the ball. Right? You ever go Sunday Eagle ball game and a man play a friend ball against you, you're not gonna get the ball. You have to either tackle for your ball to win it or whatever. Yeah. 3 or 4 friends up on the side who are pass the ball amongst themselves. So we know that. Now when a man take that Sunday the football game there and bring it for a national program representing a country, you know, you think reach another level now. Yeah. You understand me? I say, so we have seen that. We have seen players not passing the ball to other players. We have seen players a fun player when man talk to them and them vibe them. So we have seen a couple instances of that. And I don't know if that is a specific player or players that Bailey is referring to. But what we can say is this. We have seen it. We have seen disruptions. We have seen man and man separation in the other side. We see some set of man of one part and another set of man of one part. Now, a lot of that could be down to the previous coach. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times at the snake head, at the snake head cause the problems in it. So more time when the head goes and a different head forward, you might have a different situation. So maybe that is what is happening. Maybe it's because tolerance on the part of the previous coach would have caused certain players to feel like them bigger than certain things. Them feel like them be bigger than the team or them bigger than the black, gold and green. So maybe that be the case. I'm not saying I don't know, but I'm just saying based on normal logical thinking, you would think so that may be why a person would say certain things right there, so right? Because you know what I mean? If you fling stone in a water, it go poop, you know, can make a nice. So we know how it go already. So may I say if that be the case, we're happy. We're glad that certain players did not forward. I am personally happy that we have seen a squad forward out where Jimenez is called up, right? And Alvas Damian. I have to thank the coach for giving him his rest. You know, he needed some rest because he had such a hectic World Cup qualifying campaign. So I am thankful for the coach for giving him his rest. I'm also thankful for the coach for giving Flemings time to gel with his new teammates because he just moved clubs. So I am happy that he gave him the time to gel with his new teammates as well. And I'm also happy that they called up Bygrave, who is the leading goal scorer in the
JPL.
In the JPL. I'm happy that they called him up and they left out Japan East, so he can stay in yard and go and rub some oil on him head. So I'm happy about about a certain players that are left out, and I think Paul Hall may be neatly ruthless, but people may not be seeing it yet because maybe he's trying to just tiptoe a little bit on glass because he hasn't gotten the job permanently. But I think that those moves that he made as it relates to squad selection were quite commendable, and the players that he left out were players where maybe disruptive players are causing issues within the squad, and he want a fresh start and basically prepare us for the Nations League, which will be a qualifier for the Gold Cup. So if you do well in the Nations League, that's how you get to the Gold Cup. So these are things which you have to commend the coach on. He did an impressive job. And as I said, if you'll notice the players that he started who were from the JPL, he started the best left winger on the left wing. He played him for 70 minutes. He's a debutant, and him start a debutant. This is his first game for Jamaica, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Right. He played for 70 plus minutes. I think it was 70 minutes he took him off. Yeah. When he took him off, he put on Bygrave. And when Bygrave went on the field, Bygrave pointed to Gray and said 2. Which signifies say them I play 2 up top.
Right. I'm
so
glad you saw
all
that.
of these
so
small
all of these
tweaks.
Things, yes, that's what I was saying, that there are several changes that Paul Hall made in the game. So that's good observation.
These are things where we have to look at. These were very interesting, Mannings. Me look on them small details. He's making tweaks within the game. If you realize at one point, you see Bailey, who started out in the formation, he started out as a right winger. If you realize Bailey find himself in the 10 on many occasions, find himself even at the 8 when I time I see Bailey way down the line. I'm surprised I look to see number 7 on the man, but I said, wait, how am I doing this? So he found himself in all different pockets of spaces to pick up the ball. So those are things which we never seen before, bro.
I think Bailey played with a lot more freedom than I have seen him played in a Jamaican team. All right, it could be the coach, it could be the players, it could be a combination of both. But he did play with a lot more freedom, right? I know that Daniel Green. No man, I think it was a friendly though, fresh God. I think this is his first. He made his debut in this game. Somebody was saying that Daniel Green may have played. I think this is his debut game. But he did play under 23 and played some other games. So I think he played a friendly and got injured for Jamaica. But Jamaican going a very good point you're making and saying,
man.
You understand? I really appreciate
big up yourself, man. Continue show. You're having a great show. I'm like your points, and brother. You know what I mean? So big up yourself and big up the people in the chat.
Yeah, man. Every time. Yeah. All right. So, Eagle Republic. Big up Military Gona. I see Military Gona in the building. Eagle Republic. You said the toxicity in the team is gradually being reduced. I think so. But not only that, you asked earlier, I understand that one of the goalkeepers will not be going to Canada, and therefore Jaden White will be traveling to Canada with the team. So I think that goalkeeper, maybe Andre Blake, may not be going to Canada. Oh, it is his second cap. Yeah, I know that man. Listen, and I'll say it again. People forget that even in that under 23 squad that we had, Daniel Green was an outstanding player. And he got injured, and that set back his career. Daniel Green, because I think you'd have been a part of Jamaica's setup for a while, and that also hindered him going away. So that's something. No, I will not be at the Canada game, Jarvis, but my brother will be at the Canada game. Yeah. And but Jarvis, make sure you go to the Canada game. You understand me? Give them some support. Your brethren from Mali, Reggie Boo, will be there, so you have to go up there and make sure you make him autograph your thing. Reggie Boo, you understand me? Remember I said Jarvis, Bones are going to match, You understand me? Is Ravel going? I know Bailey's still on the island. Yeah, so as far as I know, Bailey may not be going to Canada. But do you watch Canada's game? Canada, a lot of the Canadian players are not there. Even Bayern Munich player there, he's out injured. K got a red card and stuff. So I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. But listen, I don't think Canada is going to massacre us, man. Come on, man. Come on. Please let us brain drain. Oh, you're asking a question. No, man, they're not going to massacre us. Yeah. Also, yeah, right. That's what I'm telling people. So Reggie Boo and Poo Poo are cousins, who is Kaim Paris. Canada coming for us on Sunday. We have to be prepared for an onslaught. They lost to Costa Rica with 10 players and only need 1 point to qualify. Yeah. Yeah, but they're not going to massacre us. Hey, listen. Hey, I have to call someone out of the too much problem I go on at the chat, you know. J. Ross, man, I have to do what what the honorable minister said to Seven. Come, L.A. Lewis. This is not your show. This is not your show. Jason, this is not your show. Claudia, come on. This is not your show. Look, listen to this, man. This is the man who said that El Salvador was going to give us 6. A 6, you say El Salvador was going to give us? No, Canada is going to give us 6. Okay. All right. Okay, Kwame. One of these years you need to call in and give your football in IQ, man. You know what I love when people have these things? You know when people say these things is that you need to put face to your name so people can see you. You understand me? It's like when I come out and talk, you see me? That's what you need to do. Kwame, Kwani, this is this is not your show. It's a new talk. Just yes. Well, Claudia, you gotta drink juice. This is not your show. Come. Yeah, but you know what is also funny about this whole this whole qualifiers, right? I think about Costa Rica, who started out so badly, and where Costa Rica are at in the whole standing, right? Costa Rica are right up there, in terms of the standing. They won last night, and so you look at that and you think the teams are not as far apart as we make them out to be. And that's something that we need to look at. The teams are not as far apart because many people thought like there's no way. Many people, there are many Jamaicans talking about, how Panama is, the next thing since sliced bread, and they were going to. And Panama is in serious problems. Panama have to beat Mexico and the USA to qualify. And they have to beat those two teams to get at least in 4th position and hope other results go their way. So no problems in the chat. Just passionate fans with opposite opinion, but we all good. All right, wonderful. Wonderful. Just want to make sure. 5. Yeah, man. Oh, tell him to dress. They leave already, because they left Jamaica today. The guys that left Jamaica today. Oh, -5. Whoa. Yeah. Canada will score 3 goals of this, I am sure. Okay, Canada will score 3. Aye. Hey, listen. Some of you really, all right. I'm glad that everybody is good, man. Costa Rica will make one of the top of the table team ball, just like Italy. Yeah. It will be nice for Costa Rica and Panama qualify. Listen, even Mexico is struggling in this campaign. I think the disappointing thing is that every time we Jamaica look and think about our team, we realize that based on the talent we had, or the talent we have, and just what we have seen in the whole competition, we should have done better. And we could have done better. We should have done better, and we could have done better. But let's the standings are very, very, very interesting, right? Very, very, very interesting how the standings are. You know, who you think? Any of the big teams gonna miss it? Do you think any of the big teams will miss the World Cup? Who you think going to get? Well, Honduras normally qualifies for the last couple of cycles. Honduras has been in there. USA not going to miss it again. Yep. I don't think USA going to miss it again. I don't think so. So who will? Who will miss it? I don't know. Well, Jamaica definitely missing it. Of that we are all sure. But who else is going to be knocked out of this? Who else is going to be out? Who else? Yeah, who else will be at home with Jamaica and El Salvador? Who else? Who else? Yep, Canada leading with 25 points, and all of these teams have 2 games. Every team have 2 games. USA have 23, Mexico have 22. So if Costa Rica win their 2 games, they go to 25. If Panama wins their 2 games, they go 24. Which means that Mexico just need 1 win, USA need 1 win. If Mexico win 1 game, USA win 1 game, and that means Panama would get, because Panama, I think my pick is that USA, Canada, Costa Rica, and Mexico going to be in the playoffs. That's how I'm going. Because Costa Rica games are easier. Oh, Kwame is saying that USA going to play playoff. No, I think USA beating Panama in the next game and qualifying. Because all they need is 1 win to qualify, really. So I'm picking USA, Canada, and Costa Rica. And Mexico going to play the playoff and qualify. That's what I'm doing. That's how I see it going. Costa Rica look like they might do it. Yep. Mannings, how could you compare players to Canadian players Sunday? Huh? Where did this come from? So many time I compared the Jamaican players to the Canadian players on Sunday. What are you talking about, Chris Simmons? Where you come from with this? Yeah, man. Canada will qualify. Eagle Republic, I'm not putting up that comment. Chippy might come off the bench, it seems. Yeah. Who said that Ravel? Neo, who said that Ravel not going? Who said that Ravel? Who said that Ravel not going? I don't know about that. I don't know about Ravel not going. The only thing I've heard the only thing I've heard is that one of the goalkeepers will not be going, to Jadine White has come in for that goalkeeper, but everybody else should be going. All right. Yeah, fresh God. Because some of the people them come on the channel, them cuss me out, them quarrel, them do all kind of things, and them don't even subscribe. They don't even subscribe. I need to put on but that only subscribers can commenting, you know. Cause they don't even subscribe. They don't even subscribe. They have all kind of things. They don't even like to hit the like button. Come on, people, man, hit the like button, man. We can't have so many persons watching and nobody hitting the like button. Hit the like button. Thanks for the super chat as well. Jason, you are the one man who probably got paid. Oh no, Brain Drain and Jason got paid and they gave super chats. All right, yeah. So, yep, yeah, man. People, hit the subscribe button, man. Come on. You say better do that, El Padrino. White, Jaden White, the Waterhouse keeper. I agree. Jamaican Guna, but I think it's Ravel have a visa issue for Canada entry. I don't know. I don't know about that, Neil. Like I said, I don't know if you know me. Like, I would rather somebody tell me. But as far as I know, the only place that he will not, and up to today, all right. Let me just confirm. Let me just confirm something. Hold on. All right, I'm trying to see if I can get some connection to find out. But as far as I know, the players are going. So unless someone else knows otherwise, I think all the players are there. I know even Busy Atkinson, who was in the squad but never changed, he will be heading over there as well. So I'm not sure. Like I said, the only thing I heard is that Jaden White. I do agree that Kemar Foster and even the keeper there at Arnett Gardens. There you go. Somebody saying Ravel is in Canada. There we go. Okay. Let me see if I can. So I'm just trying to confirm the information. Ravel is in Canada. Let me find out if Leon is there as well. All right, so need to make one more phone call. So, like I said, one of the goalkeepers did not go. And I heard that Jamai Topi is still in Jamaica as well. I think Jamai Topi is still in Jamaica. So, but he didn't play in the game, so he has not gone. Understand me? So Pagan, it's don't just the word of Travis because I also great news. Ravel was seeked across the borders. Yeah. Let's do some check. Let me make one more phone call and see. But Jamaitopia apparently is still in Jamaica, so he did not travel with the team. So let me see if I can figure that out. Could find out tomorrow, you know, but seeing that we're on the show, give me some time, people. I'm going to work on this. So yeah, you know that I respect you guys a whole lot, you know. So let me check on this right now and see if we can figure out. All right, we soon get that information. So Jamai Topi did not travel, and one of the goalkeepers did not. One of the three goalkeepers, which would be Amal Knight, Dylan Barnes, Andre Blake. One of the three did not travel, so Jaden White has been brought in to replace that one because he was a part of the training camp. And like I said, I do agree with people when they say that this season, Kemar Foster has been the best goalkeeper in the JPL, and he should have been given a look in. I also agree with that. I have no issues with that whatsoever. All right. Let me just check this. But that's easy to find out. Yeah, but I don't think we will. I think we probably will lose to Canada. But I mean, you know, I don't see Jamaica like some people think we're gonna get this big beat. And I don't see that happening. I'm fully confident in the players that they are, you know, mature enough, and I think Paul Hall is an astute coach who can determine that if we are being outplayed to sit behind the ball. So, you know, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's wise enough to do that. What do you guys think of Speedy game yesterday? He had mixed reviews. I still think Speedy is competent, though he is a CM, not a CDM. All right, listen, like some of the things that, like me personally, I was upset. Maybe because I was watching the game live. And so at one point, I will admit that my comments were not fair to him. Many people said, listen, look at the game because he did well. I stopped calling him Speedy and call him Sidey. That was my comment. I said, this man is not Speedy, he is Sidey. All right, but, you know, I watched the game today. I watched the game live and see that he was decent. I think Ravel really played well. I think he should have scored. He hit the bar, hit the post, and that was a very good try as well. I'd say Green. I showed you the stats. If you look at them from our screen, the stats says that Speedy was a 7.5. You know, 7.5. So he's a 4. He and Javian Brown are 7.5. So in terms of ratings, they are fourth, tied for fourth behind Ravel, Leon, and Andre Gray, right? Green's stats, he had 6.5, so that's a little bit above average. So everybody, I think, you know what is funny? Even Low had 7.2. So based on this, Low performed better than King and better than Mariappa. And the worst performance, I don't know how they measure this, because what did Blake do to get 5.9? I don't know, because I don't think Blake had a bad game, but the stats for Blake is saying that he's a 5.9. But I don't see what he did wrong. Yeah, I think Rafael, yeah. I almost feel like Speedy needs a more robust midfielder beside him that allows him to probably break into the offense a little bit more. You understand me? I don't know, because Speedy don't win tackles, People, and he doesn't win headers. People don't realize that. He doesn't win tackles, he doesn't win headers. But he does have an ability to apply pressure on players, because he's very mobile in the middle of the park. He passes the ball around. Why the stats need to be configured, Cranky? Why the stats? What is wrong with the stats? Is the stats right about Leon Bailey? Which one of the stats need to be reconfigured? All of them, or one of them? Oh, you're saying that Dante says that he will. Low will get high ratings most times because he's always tackling and bringing up his stats. Yeah, but I mean, listen, Low is. Listen, I've been watching Low from prep school, But I'm telling you that, man, I don't know. I just feel like Damien, like he was a way better player than this, in my opinion. I think he has regressed. I think he was way better than this when he was 23 and 24. I don't know. That's me. Maybe I'm wrong. You see, Blake probably got the score for the attempted. It was right foot, man. It was who played. Greg Lee played the ball back to him, but it was his right foot he used, Cranky. Yeah. I love to see we get decent CDM so Ravel can express himself. But you know what is funny? Ravel love playing with Speedy. I'm telling you. Ravel love playing with Speedy. He enjoys playing with Speedy. Yeah. Somebody said this to me today. Last night, coming from the game. I called them and they said to me that Blake has an issue even in MLS handling squares. It isn't that obvious in the MLS because he has very tall defenders who win a lot of header, but he doesn't command his box well enough, especially to collect squares. And I think that's part of the problem. Like, the kind of goalkeeper, when they come in to collect the ball, a forward is afraid of even going up for a header. I don't think Blake has that command. Yeah. Ravel and Speedy is a good combination against a weak team. Okay, against a weak team. It says, big up Loud Music Entertainment, Ravel and Speedy. Yeah, okay. Blake too low, low too high. Can't pass. King too low, green too. You know what is funny, right? It is the same. Whatever they use, right? Whatever they use, let me say this. Whatever they use to come up with, all right. So is Andre Gray deserving of a 7.8? Because he had, he did miss a. Listen, Andre Gray, he's very good at connecting the play, holding the ball, making the passes. I love that about him. But when we played, I think, in Austria, he got a goal, he kicked it over the top. When we played in the Gold Cup, he got a goal, he kicked it so hard it hit on the top of the bar, over the top. And last night he got a goal again and he did the same thing. He did the same thing. So, and he gets a 7.8. So I don't think if you make a mistake, it takes away so much from whatever your overall score will be. Damian Lowe loves too much big long kick and he can't find the attackers. I think he has to work on his distribution. It is poor, man. The stat site don't show you when players get caught out of position after take it with a pinch of salt. Lowe wasn't good at all. All right. Yeah. No, not Blake. No way he could teach. He could catch, reach at corner, I think you're saying. Yeah, no, man. Listen, the person who is supposed to be blamed for that header is King. So I think King's score is right because he is responsible for that goal. He mistimed the jump. But if you take off points for King, because King was very instrumental in the pass that led to the goal, or the build-up play, and a couple other plays. So if you take off points on him because he was the cause of the goal, then you have to take off points on Gray for missing that goal. And then Bailey missed a goal, you know. Bailey, if he just kicked that off the left, he never needed to be the keeper. Rajic Sharp said Rafael play better with the number 10 kit. All right, cool. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, Ravel. So this is the issue. Ravel loves playing with Speedy. All right, there is a player, you know, that we love to see in the team that him and Ravel don't get along with him on the pitch. Mir Plato, Mir Lock. Rafael don't like playing with him. Rafael played with Speedy more than the Rasta. You understand me? You know, this is a good point. I need to watch Blake in the Philadelphia team and to see how he's going to manage this time around, because I think I'm not going to blame the goal on him, but yeah, he needs to work on that, man. Oh, yeah. I don't like. Yeah, Blake. Like, you know, you people tell me, have you ever watched Blake pushing a corner, collecting a corner, punching a corner? Just try and remember. Have you ever seen that? Balakar, you can't give the man 4.5 and the man score. You talk about, and the man set up Leon Bailey as well. He set up Leon Bailey, you know, and he scored a goal. You can't give him 4.5. Come on, Balakar, man. I can't remember Blake even coming out to collect a cross in traffic, you know. Brain, if you understand that Cranky is making what you call special appearance. Yeah. This is saying, Balakar, if you're talking about green, that big baller must be in your mind. Man. Unfortunately, poor finishing again let us down, but I saw system style of play. Yeah, man, it was better. Listen, I enjoyed. Listen, I don't want to call any name, but a particular individual who is say they love him, come to me and say, fool, you see, we're not good. You see, Mr. Brethren, calm down, Brethren. Jamaica cannot lose against El Salvador. People, El Salvador is one of the teams in Central America that Jamaica has the best record against. Our record against El Salvador is better than our record is is better than a record against like Honduras and Panama. And we struggle against those. You see, El Salvador, Jamaica can struggle against El Salvador. So I told people, you understand me? Man, what is the thing that I keep noticing is one of the things I keep is quite a few Reggae Boys games where we crowd the 6-yard box and never cover the back post. Our defenders wear iron boots, can't jump. And this is funny because we have, and that's what I'm saying, the heading into Paul Hall. Somebody send it, yeah, you don't know. Send this part of the clip to Paul Hall. One of the things I'd love for you to do, Paul Hall, get one of the set piece coaches out of England to come and work when you come to the camp. Let it be, he doesn't have to be employed by the JFF, but he could be a contract work. So whenever you come into a camp and you have like 2 or 3 days, bring him in because Jamaica have a problem with defending set plays and crosses. I'm telling you. Bless up Owen. We have to find somebody to deal with set play. Yeah, this is true. Hey, Cranky, you're wise, I never thought about this. Ravel love playing with Speedy because everybody else Ravel play with, like DJ, they want to take the ball. Ravel want to play with somebody who Ravel they want to give the ball. That is it for real. Yeah. About Graham missed chance, but what about the players that missed? What is this? What is wrong with this person? This person, people, somebody in the comment section, answer the brother here for me, because it look like him head a get a water or something. I'm not remember the highlight no more you comment, because I don't know where you talk about. Man say me I talk about Gray. Me just correct Balakar and say Balakar, you can't give him a 4.5. But if you take down if the stats system took down the score of King because he conceded the goal, then it would be fair for them to take down the score of Gray for missing the goal. What are you talking about? What is you talking about, brother? What's your name? Chris. I don't even know what the surname can't not spell right. Yeah, but you know that, this is what I'm saying though, Dre, you know that, all right, so growing up, all of you who used to watch football, they used to have one man, like the wing back, the wing backs would mark the post, front post, back post. But because of how football is, that don't work again. So people either set up zonally and they look if it's an in-swinger, out-swinger, who covers what spot and space. So I don't think Jamaica has been coached how to defend squares aerially. I don't think so. Like we don't have a system. So that's why I'm encouraging Paul Hall to get one of these coaches to help us. Because nowadays you have to coach those things. You can't just send players out there and expect them to do it. You have to coach them so they can know where do you go positionally. Because you don't need to mark the post, You need to mark the zone or mark the player. Me not call no name. You know who he's talking about. He's not just talking about. All right, people who know the thing know that Leon Bailey was not talking about players only. No, man. May I give him 7? 7 may I give Gray. All right. Canada went down to 10 men from early, and they looked like they were playing with 13. They were really good, even though they lost. All right. So Costa Rica. Remember now, Costa Rica. You have to understand the whole context of this thing. Costa Rica, at the same time, too, want to qualify, and they know that winning would be, important. So they weren't pressing. They were trying to they just decided, listen, they can't score enough, so let's defend this out. So you have to look at it that way as well. All right. Hold on, people. Have a call and make sure that this person wants to. Yeah. All right, people, just getting some breaking news. All right. Man, Canada went down. Listen, Jamaica played, Mexico went down to 10 men and we were in the game until. So you can't use those things sometimes, because sometimes when you're playing with 10, you put in more fight, especially when the odds are against you. All right. So I just got some breaking news. So, you know how it goes. El Salvador. All right, Pierre God. Should have scored 2. Yeah, he got and Mariappa get a goal, although Leon Bailey controlled the one the bad, then he played it back at the top of the box and Mariappa boot it over the top. Yeah. Gray had a challenge in first half but played well in the second half. True. Beating 2 players in the box when you are 50. Of course, you know how difficult it is at 50, Sir Cranky. But I have some breaking news. So, Fresh God, tell me where the likes are. We have to get the likes to a certain place, or you have to get some super chats, and I'll give you the breaking news about what is happening in Canada. Some more news I just got on the phone. So, Fresh God, where are the likes at? Where is the super chat? Let me see. Let me scroll down, see if I can find a super chat. Well, Tennessee, there are some people saying that Jamaica going to get 6 and 5 and 4 and all of those things. Yeah. Did say we would not lose the game, or did he say we would win? No, Brendan. I was convinced that we were not going to lose the game. All right, people, we're getting some news live from Fresh God. Where the likes at Fresh God? Yeah. And are the super chat down there? If a super, you're right, man. Blake needs to come on his ear like Donovan Ricketts. Yeah, there you go. Blake always have a position problem. Yeah. Bless General Spranky. Yeah. Where the super chat? Where the super manins, man? We need to find a big company in the private sector to cover Paulus. Yeah, we need him to work hand in hand with the look. I agree with you. Them now have a new chicken company, man. What's the name of the chicken company from America coming to open up down in Montego Bay, man? Can check on them chicken company there, man. You say, Ravel a ball. Crack a long time there, you the ball thing there. You'd be reduced because of course, but I reduce him score. Of course, I would reduce your score. If you miss a chance like that, man, your score need to reduce, man. Man is man, enough of this England talk. South America, where it's at. Bridget, we now go feel the same way. We have to talk about that. Pagan 180 said the same thing about Costa Rica last night. All right, that's big up Herbie, man, in the building. Kirk, bless up yourself. I think we had a hybrid setup. All right, so let me I'm just trying to make sure I give you all the information one time, people. So hold on. So let me see. Fresh God, where the likes are at? Where the super chats at as we close? No super chat, no like. All right, me keep the information here, man. He passed for me. So, all right, just got some breaking news. Just got some breaking news. Should I share it? I'll share the news. Claudia, Lord have mercy. I'm just joking, man. So, she said, "What are the extortion?" No, not extort. I didn't say money. I said hit the like button. Where the likes are at? Where the likes are at? So you're gonna make. Hey, listen. All right. So, no. Well. So Jamal, not Jamal. Damian Lowe did not travel with the team. All right. So this is going to be a back four. Right. Oh, the news late. So Damian Lowe did not travel. Topi did not travel. Dylan Barnes did not travel. And Leon Bailey did not travel. Ravel is over there. So from the starting 11, we'll be missing Lowe and we'll be missing Bailey. Everybody else from the starting 11 will be there. So Paul Hall, we don't have any other defenders unless he's going to put Brown at center back to play a back three. And put Young Zimenez at right back or replace 4 at the back, 5 in the middle, and 1 up front. I don't know. That's what I'll do. So tomorrow we'll go through that, right? Because maybe that's something we can do. Gray up front, Ravel and Speedy with 4 at the back, and then you have 3 in the middle right there to cover. Right? Yeah, so yeah. Well, it may be late for it may be late for me. Me just get it said no late for me. It no late for me. So Bailey will be available. Damian Lowe did not go. Jamai Topi did not go. All right, or did not travel. Dylan Barnes as well. So Andre Blake will be there. So again, the only person from the starting 11 that will be missing will be Damian Lowe, who played in a back three. No, man, Ravel Morrison don't have any problem going to Canada. He has a problem going to the United States. Yeah. So it's so what's it? Not just many people that back many people that back here, yeah. Claudia says the only one she's disappointed about is Bailey. No chance without Bailey, as he would have been the player Canada would have to double down on. Okay, will be a rough game. Will be a rough game in Canada. Yeah. Waterloo. All right. No. I'm not I know that, let me say it this way, at least one of the players is a vaccination issue because, you have to be vaccinated to go to Canada. So one of the players can't travel because they're vaccinated. You do know that Leon Bailey was out. He wasn't supposed to travel. And there are a couple of players who had some green card challenges that would have hindered them going. I think, they're not able to go there with the green card or something to that effect. So that may be the issues. I don't know how it works. So but but people don't under this. All right, and you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to follow me. But yes, for me, still 100%. Jamaica not getting. I think it's going to be hard for us to get a positive result, but we're not getting no bag of people. No, that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Doesn't trust that centre back pair at all. Shake me head, but we don't have much good centre back. Bar Pinnock. Not privy to say, Not privy to say, We're not getting for him. But we can play 4 at the back and 5 and block up the channel so them can overlap down the flank. That's where Canada overlap a lot. You understand me? Yeah. So, all right, that's what I was saying, Owen. I was saying that I said Canada will score 3 goals. We will see, brain drain. All right, but I don't think we're going to be beaten that bad. So I would go with Brown because Brown is a right-sided centre back out, and I'd put King at the left-sided centre back, and Mariappa in the middle. I would do that back 3, and I would bring in Zimenez. What we have to lose? You give the youngster a run with Greg Lee, and then I would just probably go with Speedy. I would also add in that midfield Howell and Ravel. Right, so I have 2 workers in the midfield, and then go with Gray up front and by Grave. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, taxing. All right, Mannings, man. If you're not fully vaccinated, you can't enter Canada. Simple as that. Stop go around the thing, brother. All right, God bless you. If you don't vax, you can't go Canada. Simple as that. All right. Lee can play. Yeah. Or they could play Lee at left side, the centre back, and play Ricardo Thomas at left back. Yeah. So big game for King. This will be the test for him. All right. Brain drain, so that man's going to listen. Supposed to be over on the coach's desk later, and so I'm supposed to end it. I'm going to end in 2 minutes. Let's get it so over 100 likes, people. We are at how many likes? We are at, hold on a sec, more breaking news and news 90. We need 10 more to get it to 100 likes, people. More breaking news coming. Hold on a sec. Let me get. Michael Woodburn, you who tell me say me late, why you tell me say me late again? When you tell me something late again when me bus the one. Taxi not there. Me go bus one right now and then me leave. Michael Urban. If you think you're bad, tell me, say, me late. No, I late news this. All right? Here is my thing. The man them are going to leave tomorrow. Tell me, say, me late now. Although them here, plans are afoot. Plans are afoot for the man them to leave Jamaica tomorrow to get to Canada for the game. That is Topi and Lowy. Lowy and Topi. You understand me? So, I know the man I'm talking about. Someone asks why no taxi. We are trying. Oh, yeah. Hey, listen. Dre says, hey, man is money. You want to set up the ball, I know. Time to start. Hey, Dre. Ziminis leave your club, Dre. Dre, how you do that, Dre? You part of the management ain't allow that for happen, Dre. No, man. Low will be at the game. He's going to leave Jamaica tomorrow. He'll be at the game, man. He will be at the game. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the good news. Listen, people, get it up. I need 10 more likes to get it to 100. And so if you have not yet liked the video, please go ahead and do that. People, for those of you who don't know what that word aplomb mean, it means with confidence and with he's playing with assertiveness, right? This is Mr. Brain Drain trying to bamboozle you with big words. That word aplomb means to play with confidence and stuff. Yep. No. Don't cook early pants on the people. Yeah, Nana the only one left standing, but we can burn out the youth from Rockford Star. Nana still. But in this man, Damian Lowe still not broke out a Whitmore long ball style of play. Okay. Travis Best, I saw Thomas at U2011. All I can say is shake my head. Ishmael, me glad said the angel of negativity now play for Jamaica. We already lose and we no go on the field yet. Loser mentality. Yeah, this is the comedy moment. So I'm God. Big up Ishmael, big up Travis Pesser, big up Owen, and since Sports TV, Dantes, real as baller, Pagan 180, brain drain to the thing, Michael Woodburn, Brando Dre, any weather, God bless you. Big up Chris Wayne, Eagle Republic. You understand, Miss Tennessee Lewis, you don't know any man. Owen, Travis Pesser, King Jav, Kirk, you don't know, yeah man. You know, 20 or 20, I don't know. However it pronounced, you don't know you, me at all. Claudia, the only female in the building today that I have seen or heard from. Bless up yourself. Shem, whatever you doing wherever you are. You don't know your respect, large. Tara, long time in a year from you, not Tara. You zimmy, Tara. Bless up yourself. Hope you're safe and doing well. Travis, yeah, man, you don't know the things there. With the stand grunky, back at them. Yeah, man. Who that? Show up on them. Bless up yourself. The show man them supposed to be playing tomorrow. Hope them can rebound against Cavaliers in the JPL. Chris don't know how to pronounce that surname or, that alias name or that bogus name at the end. You see me? Rajic Sharp, you don't know. Baller car, always beating, ever teaching. Them man attack things, never reaching. Alfred Hines, You don't know. You know, I am money's man, people. 3 likes to 100. Do it, people. Do it. And see me do Premier League shirt, man. Peel off some of the by a good microphone. Audio interruption, sir. No, real Albala. No, man. I muted because I had a call and I getting information. Nothing wrong with the microphone, bro. I just muted it. Yeah, look when the man see me big old. Hey, hold on the people. What the man I talk about? Brother, people, hey, real baller, listen, look at, assure Mike this, bro, at the latest brand, bro. Nobody ramp with I am sure sports, bro. The investors, them invest a lot in this, bro. You understand me? I'll be a high-tech thing. Yeah, 7. You know how much money 7 spend for buy them thing here, bro? Yeah, you understand me? 7. I want theory, Albala, 7. Anyway, yeah, all right. But bless up people, one and all, have a wonderful rest of the evening. Check out Coach's desk. You know, he'll be over there doing his thing this evening. The triple treat. Understand me? 7. Come, fresh God, this is not your show. Come, Owen, this is not your show. Pagan Walieti, come, this is not your show. This is the Honorable Minister. This is... yeah. Come, Joel Smith, this is not your show. Unseen Sport, me say, come, this is not your show. Police, escort, Unseen out of the studio. This is not your show. People, mess up on yourself. Until we meet again. This is Money is Man. I'm over and out. Yes, sir. Man save our file. A lawsuit. A lawsuit. 7 say a lawsuit in my file. You better believe it. Lawsuit. You mean you can't touch the 7-star general. Man say man mess up in white shirt. Anyway, too much of that, yeah, man. It's a serious thing.
Do you want to have the most immersive 360 photo booth experience possible? Then make a reservation with Trickstars Entertainment today. We are prepared for all occasion. We have red carpet, video overlay, smoke machine, professional lights, and much more. We are available for weddings, gender reveal, luncheons, and parties. Our service is top-notch. You can reach us at 876-390-8046.